What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having a great night. Almost midnight here. Sorry, the news came out a little bit literally after I left. We got done the live show talking about training camp. We talked about the Eagles possibly trading for a cornerback, signing a cornerback, a lot of depth at a lot of other positions, and well, that's exactly what they did. Then I had a bunch of stuff to do. I had to get a shower and eat, and yeah. So making this video now, probably be out a little after midnight. You sickos that are watching, appreciate you. Those of you watching tomorrow, appreciate you as well. Love to hear your thoughts on this one. We're going to jump right into this. Appreciate you hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing. Let's effing go. 31 days away from defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles football returning, and I know you're excited. I'm excited, and well, the Philadelphia Eagles are excited, and they're going to continue to make moves. And that's what Howie Roseman does. We talk about knowing that, at corner, there's a big question mark. If there's anywhere else, they're going to be able to make moves. We've got cap space. This is what we've done. So we grab Jakorian Bennett, get rid of Thomas Booker. Now, we talked about Thomas Booker. Love the dude, but a stacked room. We'll look at the depth chart in a second, but a lot of defensive tackles, and this is a great, great thing because you get something in return that this guy could be a starter for a guy that would be a depth piece that maybe doesn't make the team because of such young talent here. But getting Jakorian Bennett, I think it's a great addition here. This young man, somebody that, a small price to pay for a kid that could pay off. So low risk, maybe high reward. We'll find out. But let's talk about Jakorian Bennett. Now, a couple of years ago, 4th-round pick from the Raiders, we talked about this kid on the show, and, at Maryland, going up against Raheem Jarrett, iron sharpens iron. So it's a kid I found intriguing, and, a super freak athlete is always going to make my list. So that 4.3 speed, obviously you like that. But, I saw some flashes that he's definitely a good corner. And last year, he had a 58.6 PFF grade. So kind of shows you, not great, but very up and down. This kid is started 7 games, played in 10, 8 passes deflected, 26 tackles, 62.4 passer rating allowed there. And, he gave up 0 touchdowns, only 176 yards, 18 receptions allowed. These are, really good things. So I think, again, it's up and down with the right coaching, the right development. This kid really could be something. He's only 24 years old, 5'11", 195. Play him outside there where I think, he's going to compete with Ringo and Adoree Jackson. And that's what we needed. Needed some competition. And obviously, a kid with a chip on his shoulder, that's something I'm happily willing to take here. And somebody that needs a little work, his footwork, getting off the blocks. I think these are things that can be worked on. He's got, again, that freakish athleticism. He's shown he can go up and get the ball. So I think a great move by Howie. It's something that, to me, was needed to be done. And I mentioned it over and over again, getting a corner and at a position where you're stacked. And I know people talk about we need edge, we need interior D lineman, and I couldn't disagree more with that. And this kind of goes to show you the Eagles feel the same way. So let's take a gander now what Nick Sirianni's roster looks like that he gets to play with. And obviously the defense is what was affected here. So you'll see Thomas Booker not there. But clearly, I have a Jomo there starting with Carter and Davis. And then Byron Young, Ty Robinson, Gabe Hall. He just signed Sykes and Evans last couple of weeks. So you've got a lot of competition there. And at corner, you've got some bodies there, but really you need competition at that outside starting corner. So I still got Ringo there with Bennett and then Adoree Jackson, but I want to see what he's got first, and it's wide open competition. So we'll find out who wants to step it up and, be that starting corner alongside Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. And obviously, when you have talented corners like that, quarterbacks are going to try to stay away from that. So you got to have some ability here to play in this defense. And I like this. I do. I really like this move. best of luck to Thomas Booker. I'm a fan of Thomas Booker. But again, stacked. Ty Robinson is going to be that fourth defensive tackle. And I hope Gabe Hall makes the team. Maybe Byron Young shows something, but he was just banged up. So who knows? But he was expendable. You get something in return. And again, it's a guy that a position you need to find the starter at. And I'm hopeful it's Kaylee Ringo, but this is going to push Kaylee to really show he's got something. He's getting beat by undrafted free agents, in camp. Not a great sign. Adoree Jackson, they're both having their ups and downs. So it's a close battle, and it's one I don't think should be close. Ringo should be able to beat out Adoree Jackson. But maybe Adoree, finds something and turns his career around. I have no idea. But adding Jakorian Bennett, I'm rambling now. It's so late. I'm beat. But I think it's a great move. Great job, Howie Roseman. I'll talk about the cap. This is really not going to affect it much. But we'll talk about an update there. Tomorrow I'll try to get that if it's on the books. If not, we'll get it Tuesday, whatever. But I'll keep you up to date with the camp. Preseason on Thursday. Let's effing go. But that's all I've got for you here tonight. If you guys got something from this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, share this bad boy, subscribe down below. It doesn't have to be about the birds. You need anything, you can always reach out. Always here for you guys as you are for me. That's all I've got for you. So until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, go Birds!